Hello, all my lovelies. Welcome to June. We've officially made it to halfway mark of 2020. Good news is that it's looking to kind of step up here in the quality of life department within June and July. So for most of you, I know that is a really, actually I think for everybody, that's a very exciting piece of news. I am sure prepared and ready for some changes to take place. It's been a pretty interesting 6 months, but this particular reading is going to be focusing around the summer solstice and what that's going to bring in for you, as well as I want to review how it's going to affect you overall, the main goals that you need to be aware of and focusing on, as well as how it's going to affect your love and your money. Now, it's been an interesting energy. A lot of people have been having trouble with all sorts of uncomfortable things when it comes to this last new moon. There's a lot of release with energy. There's been some communication challenges, whether that's your own words coming out. I have been struggling with getting like sentences out recently. And there's also been a lot of emotional closures, a lot of movement towards unfamiliar territory and really kind of building yourself up to be able to deal with those situations in a different way, being tested to not go in a cycle from the past but to grow into something new. And there has also been some issues with closing ends that need to be closed and some addiction problems. A lot of people have been drinking a little bit more, trying to release some of those addictions, a lot more mental thought on your health and what you're bringing into your body. All of those types of self-awareness type aspects are really being focused on through May and into June. So we've also got things developing in a very positive route. Okay, so all that might be a little bit more daunting, but on the positive side, things that you've been planting seeds with, whether there's just been mentally, you've been manifesting, or you've been waiting for things to just kind of develop and roll forward, June and July starts to take place with all of that. June's more prepping, and July is really more of an initiation month from what I've seen doing readings for others when we look forward in the future a little bit. It's been very consistent. So we're going to take a look at those aspects. I hope all of you have been doing very well, and if you are interested in looking at your personal situation, let me know. All my information is down below. I have a 50% off sale going on right now. All of my information about the manifestation class is down there, as well as how to book a reading. Okay, so general reading, guys, take what fits and leave the rest. Let's take a look at how things are going for you. All right. Hey Virgos, let's take a look at how all of this astrological movement is affecting you. With this new moon and the summer solstice coming along here, let's see how it's affecting you. So personally speaking here, we've got the Judgment card. So having some realizations. Everybody's been having a little bit of that. What's important to them, what's not important to them, pursuits they want to take, things they want to drop, things like that. Any other cards for suggested action when it comes to these realizations coming into place? View things from a place where you're not fearing the opposition. You're not approaching this with the anxiety of the fear of failure, with the fear of it going wrong, with any fear at all. You're actually just approaching things with the it's meant to be or it's not meant to be kind of a thing. Virgo, I also see that you are very optimistic about the idea of new things coming into your life. Okay, you are ready for some new action, you're ready for some new ideas, some new maybe hobbies or interests, things like that. So this is a very good energy for this particular month, especially because you're bringing in new things. It's always better to be in a positive and open state of mind for those types of situations. Relationships, we've got the Four of Wands. It started to pop out in reverse, but let's just get another card before we assume things. Oops. Alright, so Four of Wands, Seven of Swords, Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. So in love, you're really applying the same concept of if it's meant to be, it's meant to be kind of thing. I'm seeing that you are kind of in a no tolerance type of mood here. You're not really interested in playing the games. You are wanting a door to open that is something of solidity, something that is, long term and actually has a true connection, a deeper meaning to it. So wanting that, knight in shining armor kind of energy to come around and just, do what needs to be done, say it the way you want it to be said, and there's just a genuine connection there where you guys have the ability to relate on a lot of different levels and have that communication as long conversations, and not have to worry about if there's any kind of underlying resentment or lies or deceit or ill intentions, things like that. So love, one, you're being straightforward with what you want and also what you're not going to tolerate, and two, because of that, I do see an energy approaching. If it already hasn't, I do see one coming along that has those energies attached to it. Suggested action. Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is always talking about accomplishments and mastering, or at least, you're collaborating with somebody to make new plans, to make new ideas, to work together to have some type of a increase in your satisfaction levels together. So a lot of contemplating, a lot of planning going on. And it could be a peer, but I'm seeing for some of you it's actually with somebody. Two ideas coming together into one, kind of an energy, okay? And in money, we've got the Queen of Cups. So possible offer coming in. And the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so in reverse. So an offer coming in that's very straightforward. This is one choice that you're getting ready to make. It does have a lot to do with that psychic type of vision that you have, or knowing that this is what you wanted, or you were waiting for this one to come through. But patience definitely pays off. But this is something of a nurturing type of an energy of work. So it's something you're very supported in, or you're able to support in this role. You are very comfortable and emotionally content with this role as well. It's the one choice that you were hoping would come through. That is the one I'm seeing coming around here. For some of you, I'm also seeing that you may be a bit emotional about the opportunity, your position that's coming around. I'm not seeing anything negative, really. I did get the message that for some of you, you're wanting more than one option, but there only one came through, and it was the one that, it's like you said, whichever is the right one for me is the one that will be available and that will come to me, and you're really accepting that. You're not fighting the grain with that at all. You're just kind of going with the flow. Even if it's not 100% what you wanted, I think you're going to be very happy with it. I don't think there's a bad route on this one as far as career goes. So you must have a couple different options, a lot of you. But one suits you, and it makes sense. If it doesn't, seek some support, okay? If you've got some options and you're just not sure what to do, seek some support and weigh out your desires here. If you're comfortable doing one thing and you have an opportunity to step it up, just know that experience brings wisdom. So use those experiences and use them for a position that you can grow with what you've already learned, as opposed to being stagnant in something that's super comfortable. That's also the other message I'm getting here. All right. And the Sun card at the bottom of the deck for that as well, you guys. So for individual, love, and money, let's take a look at the messages. Individual, patience. Letting the universal energy of transformation move according to its own natural divine rhythm. That's just your own message there. Okay, so that goes very well with that judgment and allowing things to just, if they're gonna be, and allowing the transformation and the energies to just flow the way they're meant to. Evolution. So in love, you're realizing that obstacles are merely lessons on the path to love. Okay, so yes, you want to have this, you realize that some of the things that you've been through in the past actually built a perspective for you to recognize certain things that you can appreciate more now. Okay, so those things are starting to kind of come a little bit more clearly. And then with work, you acknowledge that your spiritual attributes encourage others to grow. So even if you are maybe a little bit outside of your comfort zone with whatever position's getting ready to come your way, it's meant to help you grow, and because of the way you help others to grow. So it's a nice cycle that continues growth. You don't want to be stagnant or go backwards. So that makes sense. If you guys want to look at your personal situation, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you have a fantastic month. Much love to you guys.